Hello everyone and welcome to Sun, Moon, and Stars Tarot. Today we will be doing a spread called All About Love Tarot Spread. I was going to do a different spread, but for some reason when I picked my phone back up, the spread that I had pre-saved popped up in lieu of the other one. So I'm just going to go with it. I told myself before I did this reading, I will not do any love spreads because I feel like right now we should be focusing on self. And I swear I've been saying this all day. I'd rather do a general spread, and if love comes out, it comes out. But I guess Spirit begs to differ. He wants me to do that love spread. Okay? So, listen. It was there. I'm just going to go with it. So, I'm going to be reading from Shine Oracle. I pulled this one out at the last minute. I wasn't going to actually use this one today, but something told me to pull it out. It's about like a lot of self-care things, I think. Sacred Spirit Oracle. And we will be reading from Spellcaster's Tarot. Alright? Alright, let's get started. Let's clear the energy, Holy Spirit, Archangels, and Spirit Guides. Please use me as a channel for the collective. Clear my mind, clear the minds of the collective, and help us to get clear and accurate answers. Tell us what it is you want us to hear right now. What is it that you need us to know and love right now? What is it that we need to work on? What you need us to acknowledge? What we need to learn moving forward? Holy Spirit, Archangel, Spirit Guides, thank you. Clear my mind, please. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I'm still trying to master that. I'll get it. Don't worry. I did it earlier, but I'm working on it. Alright, so let's see. What we're going to start. We're going to start with Shine. Okay? Let's see. What is it, Holy Spirit, Archangels, Spirit Guides? What is it that you need the collective to know right now, Holy Spirit, Archangels? Alright, they were quick to answer that one. So at the bottom of the deck, you got change one thing today. Start small. Change one thing today. Change one thing today and start small. So they want you to do something different, something that you're not used to doing. Sometimes we get too comfortable and it keeps our energy stuck. So they want you to do something different. Like if you never exercise, go exercise. Alright? Step out. Holy crap. You guys are never going to believe this. Right? This, Spirit's good. It says, step out of your comfort zone and try something new. Okay? And what does it say at the bottom of the deck? Change one thing today. Start small. They're wanting you to step out of your comfort zone and try something different. Hold on, let me turn up this phone. So sorry about that. They're wanting you to step out of your comfort zone and try something different. So this is a love reading, right? So maybe they're wanting you to step out of your comfort zone, go somewhere different, try something different, eat somewhere different. Maybe wherever this different place is going to shake up your energy or attract some different kind of energy. Who knows? I don't know. You might meet the one when you do something different. Walk in a different path. Walk in a different direction. If you normally go to one park, go to the other park on the other side of town. You understand what I'm saying? If you go to one supermarket, change your supermarket. Go to another supermarket. Just do something different out of the ordinary that you normally don't do. Because most people, they just get comfortable having the same routine, going to the same places. They're just familiar with it. It's just easier, it's faster, and it's boring. Right? That's crazy. I'm curious with the second card that came out. It says here, practice Feng Shui. Create a sacred space. So Feng Shui is about clearing your clutter, throwing out old things, throwing out things that in the house that have a negative attachment to it, getting rid of things you don't use. If you're a hoarder, stop hoarding. I've been down that lane before, and I've gotten a lot better with it. If you're not using it, they're saying just clear your energy, because it invites it invites it like helps you clear your mind from clutter when spirit's trying to talk to you. When you have this feng shui, when you practice this feng shui, it creates like a sacred space for you. That's all it's saying. So I'm gonna read from there. I'm only gonna read these two cards, okay? So step out of your comfort zone and try something new. All right, let's see what it says. Let's start with see something new. Step out of your comfort zone. Hopefully these are in order. The book is so pretty. You guys gotta invest in this deck. I highly look at the page. Look how beautiful. It's very pretty. A lot of color artwork. It's not a boring deck at all. Very pretty. Magic happens outside your comfort zone, so get to stepping. You see? It says magic happens when you step out of your comfort zone, so get to stepping. New friendships, all right? All right, boy, all right, girl. You heard what it said? New friendships, all right? You know, this is a love reading. I just said it. Once you step out of your comfort zone, go somewhere and do something different. You never know who you're going to meet. And I'm not talking about in the meat department. New friendships, opportunities, adventures, and growth are all on the other side of your comfort zone. Sure, it seems safe to stay snuggled in your security of patterns and routines, but without change, life would be boring. I just said all this. See, I need to stop reading these cards and just run my mouth. When you step into uncertainty of the unknown, you take risk of being vulnerable. It can open you up to the possibility of stress, anxiety, or fear or failure and rejection. Now, who wants to get opened up to that? Creative fails and the really good ones fail often. Forbes contributor Stephen Kotler wrote in a piece about Einstein. Comfort kills creativity. Ooh. If you pull this card, it's time to push the boundaries of your comfort zone and challenge yourself to try something new. All right, so I think you got that drift. I think I already explained the whole card before it came out. So basically, you need to step out of your comfort zone, do something new. It creates new energy. It gives you new creative energy and invites new things into your life. Next one is practice feng shui. If you want to see the book. It's like the card. Very pretty, right? Isn't that beautiful? Whatever. Okay. So, it says practice feng shui. Your home is your safe haven, so take a moment to practice feng shui and tidy up. Feng shui, wind and water, is a traditional Chinese concept of arranging your environment to enhance your life to ensure that you live in a harmony with your home. Everything is affecting your energy positively or negatively. So it is important to surround yourself with everything you love and create a sacred space. Things that make us feel annoyed, anxious, or sad zap our energy. Energy zappers can be pictures of people you aren't in a good I just said that. Yeah. Energy zappers can be pictures of people you aren't in a good relationship with, broken items, clothes that don't fit. Listen, how many of you people out there keep clothes that don't fit, and then you say, oh, well, by the end of this year, I'm going to get into those pants, so I'm going to save that size 2, because I know that size 2, I'm going to fit it by the end of this year. 5 years later, the same size 2 is sitting in your closet. All right, girl? All right, boy? You know what I'm saying? Get rid of your size 2 when you know you like a size 12, 14, 16, and 18 during COVID. You know what I'm saying? Stop holding on to that shit. I'm sorry. It's so true, though. Broken items, clothes that don't fit, or art furniture that no longer reflects your personal style. Do a declutter detox to clear away these low vibrating items and replace them with things that light you up. And it's so funny because this plant here, bamboo plant, this Jack, by the way, okay, in case y'all want to know. This plant I had on top of my fridge because I was afraid that my 3-year-old might topple it over, but he's been safe so far on my desk. For some reason, I've been drawn to him, and I'm like, I gotta move him closer to me. So now he's part of my reading. I'm hoping to throw some good like energy on him so he can keep growing. I talk to him a lot. He's my friend. I feel like you ever watched that movie? What's that movie? Castaway, where the guy's like his best friend becomes a ball and he names it Wilson, and the ball goes like flying away. He's like Wilson, and he's like so devastated because he lost Wilson during a storm, and it's like a soccer ball that came off of a plane when the plane crashed. Go watch that movie. It's such a great movie, Castaway, with Tom Hanks. Anyway, let's keep going. That was funny. But anyway, my plant is like my Wilson, you know what I mean? But his name is Jack. Let's read that part again. This is really important. Energy zappers can be pictures of people you aren't in a good relation with, broken items, clothes that don't fit, or art furniture that no longer reflects your personal style. Do a declutter detox to clear away these low vibing items and replace them with things that light you up. Clutter and uncleanliness can cause overwhelm and lack of motivation. That is so true. So, if your ex is trying to get you back and he sent you a bag and a gold heart with diamonds on it, like mine did, I've been looking at it to get rid of it. It's time to get rid of it. Yeah, I think I'm going to either donate it or return to sender. I'd probably rather just donate it. That way I don't have to deal with the sender. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? All right, so let's jump into Sacred Spirit. Oh, what do we got here? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Spirit Guides. When I was pre-shuffling, this one was like the only one turned over. And I was going to put it back in, and I was like, nope. Something told me to keep it. Kundalini rising. Okay, if y'all don't know what your Kundalini is, it's that thing that gives you a little tootie and your little... What kind of name should we give it on Instagram and YouTube? Your Jack and the Beanstalk and your beans get awoken. Your Kundalini arising. So that means that, you're getting antsy in that area. Your Jack and the Beanstalk and your bean want to grow. Your beans want to grow. Your cookies, your schnookies. So it says Kundalini rising, ignite your passion. Ignite your passion for life. This could also mean just to like your creativity is like flowing and you're like on fire to create. You're on, you know what I mean? But that all comes from the same area of your sexual drive, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see. You know what? I'm gonna put one more card. Or maybe let's see what's at the bottom. Guardian, guard your energy. Uh-oh. You know what that means? Guard your energy. You gotta be careful who you have around you at this time. I feel like our sensitivity of the collective is getting a lot sensitive right now. So we have to be careful who's in our energy. I'm telling you, every time I pull a deck, I'm just like notorious for getting the card on the cover. To me, when you get the card on the cover, there's like something really important. All right, so we're gonna take that card too. Now, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Mindful wisdom. Create inner harmony. My favorite, the owl. Create inner harmony. Let's see how long these are, if I can read them all. All right, so lead the way, number 23. We got number 22 and 28. Oh, they're not too bad. I could cover them all. Actually, you know what? I'm going to start with... Freaking, I'm already here. Let's start with lead the way. Light your own path. Whoa. That's deep. The faithful deer is a creature of deep... Listen, guys, that's it. I'm not pulling any cards. I'm not pulling any more tarot. I'm just going to freaking talk. I just finished saying this. The collective is going through a lot of like you're becoming very sensitive at this time. So when I pulled the card about when I looked at the bottom of the deck and it says watch your energy, I said because the collective is very sensitive at this time. The energies around the collective are very sensitive. All right. Now that I just said that, I'm repeating what I just said 2 seconds ago. Listen to this. The faithful deer is a creature of deep sensitivity. With heightened senses and a strong fight or flight response, the deer is always alert to the environment around them. Okay, so you know what? That goes hand in hand with the card I just pulled. It's saying that you need to be more alert to the environment around you, your energy. Watch your energy, just like that card that was at the bottom of the deck. Their swiftness in response to potential threats allows them to escape any danger by running away at the slightest indication. So if you see some red flags, you better run. It's saying like don't sit there. You got that alert, you got that signal to go. This sensitivity and readiness of the deer requires a symbiotic relationship of trust of the physical senses. We are conditioned through various stages of life to behave and act a certain way, to please family, teachers, work, colleagues, and friends, and allowing others to dictate terms to our emotional well-being. Now is the time to ask yourself, what is it that you truly want or need in your life right now? Previously, you may have been or appeared naive and innocent. Listen, I have my days of being naive. Those days are over. And letting people telling me how I should feel and trying to dictate my life. No, that does not exist anymore. I'm like Queen of Swords like energy. I'm going into my Empress energy. Nobody's messing with me in my life. I got some healthy boundaries set up. Previously, you may have been or appeared naive and innocent. This has created vulnerable situations where you have not been able to fully comprehend your environment or the true intentions of others in your life. In life, facing potential threats or confrontations is necessary and something we can't always avoid. Like the deer, you may instinctively react, choosing to run away from your problems. However, this will not help the situation improve. I feel, and I think this was in the last reading or the one before it, someone's coming and they're not coming, they're gonna be coming at you like very hastily. Maybe they're wanting to vent or argue, and you need to prepare yourself how to handle that. Right now, you're being encouraged to connect strongly to your base instincts. What does your gut tell you about the situation? Be alert! Exclamation mark. Currently, personality conflicts are strong and have the potential to cause emotional distress. You must decide how you choose your approach. I just told you that. Do you need to face this person, or can you remove yourself from the situation peacefully? Like the deer totem, excuse me, you may need to hold a torch for others to be guided down positive paths or in a direction that was previously hidden. I'm going to read that again. Like the deer totem, you may need to hold a torch for others to be guided down positive paths or in a direction that was previously hidden. It is important, I lost something just popped up and it threw me off. It is important to assist others when they do not have a light to guide them. Instinctively, you must learn to accept the changes in life and run peacefully with the flow of the universe. So I think instead of, if someone comes at you like in the next 7 days, instead of being combative, remember there's a full moon coming, and people get crazy. The energies get crazy. You know, some of my in my past, I'm gonna be honest, some of my worst fights I started observing. It was always around the full moon. Like people's like emotions get out of control and crazy, and you start seeing things that you're like, whoa, where did that come from? A lot of my breakups and makeups were around the full moon. So it's telling you like if someone comes at you, like how are you gonna handle it this time? This, you could sit there and argue till you're blue in the face and get hostile and take yourself out of your character and let that person's energy affect you, or you could peacefully say what you say, keep it short and brief, and then remove yourself from the situation. So let's see here. It says shadow aspect, authoritarian approaches. See, authoritarian approaches, unable to share knowledge, avoiding conflict. Sacred crystal, super 7. I have no idea what that is. Go look it up. Sorry. Angel assistance, Archangel Nathaniel, determination, willpower, perseverance. So it's saying like be strong. Like whatever this conflict is about, is probably with someone you love. Obviously, this is a love reading. It's saying like you need to like learn to not necessarily turn your cheek, but don't be the old you. Don't be the combative you. Don't fight back. Just find a way to peacefully walk away. if you need to walk away and someone's being crazy and hostile, or acting out of character. Affirmation: I choose my own way forward. I am a guiding light. So it's saying by you responding in a different way than you're used to, you're actually helping the other person learn that you don't always have to fight to make your point, because not everyone's going to listen to you when you're acting, out of control and having outbursts and acting like a 2-year-old with a tantrum. Because to me, when you see an adult who gets like that, it's like they're throwing a tantrum, and it's like you could almost like be embarrassed for them. It's crazy. So the next one is Kundalini arising. Yeah, baby, arise my Kundalini. I just heard Alicia Keys. That girl's on fire. Kundalini energy is non-denominational. It resides within every person regardless of their culture, religion, or location. Often visualized as a great snake, this serpent of Kundalini energy has been coiled around the base of the spine since birth. Awakened Kundalini causes the energy to ignite and rise through the chakras. It lights up each chakra, giving each one an energetic boost along its way, continuing towards the higher crown chakra and beyond. Rising Kundalini can trigger positive and negative experiences. A spontaneous awakening can be triggered by extreme events in personal life, such as abuse or trauma, accidents, major life events, extreme stress, and drug use. Being unprepared can leave you feeling lost in life, overwhelmed, depressed, or fearful as the body and brain struggle to comprehend its intensity, choosing to restrict its movement. In a more controlled environment, yoga practice, intense energy work, and meditation can also release this potent energy. If you have a limited ego structure and are ready to surrender to your Kundalini, you will pass through this experience with minimal complications. Ultimately, how you receive this awakening depends on your outlook on life. Continual spiritual work is recommended now to remove any self-restrictions you may have in your life. Continual spiritual work is recommended now to remove any self-restrictions you may have in your life. I feel like this month is focused on cleaning out whatever, and I think I said this in another video. Like this, I think the rest of this month is about like clearing out whatever's left of your old self that needs to go. Preparing yourself for this awakening. Right now, you are heading into unfamiliar territory. Empathy for others increases while the interest in your life begins to step into the shadows. As you begin to realign your life, you may be asking, who am I? Releasing patterns and conditions the self has placed on the psyche. Now is the time to realign your being to your unique blueprint. Currently, you are dissolving personal patterns that are no longer... What did I just say? I just said, I'm going to remind you what I just said. So I just said that right now we're releasing. I feel like this month the collective is releasing whatever's left over that's from our old self that doesn't no longer serves us, the toxic. We're removing whatever residue, whatever dust is left. You're getting the dustpan and getting the nooks and crannies of whatever needs to be cleared out that you may have missed. Okay? And it says here, listen to this, listen clearly. Currently, you are dissolving personal patterns that are no longer needed. If it is not serving you at the highest level, it will soon be removed. The release of Kundalini energy can herald great change. Access the success of your coping strategies during stressful and emotional periods. Access the success of your coping strategies during stressful and emotional periods. Forever changed by your experiences, reignite your fire and passion for life by connecting to your inner spark. Woo! This sounds, whatever this is, this sounds powerful. Like I feel like your body's gonna go through some kind of, because it's saying the Kundalini rising is going to literally ignite all your chakras. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's 7, and all of them. It's like part of this whole spiritual journey, this awakening. Part of going through all this is like you're trying to get yourself back in balance. You know, some way along your life or down the road, you threw off your your chakras. You know, and your chakras get thrown off by, you know, things around you that throw your energy off. You know, engaging with bad people, and engaging in drugs, alcohol, drinking, smoking, anything that's toxic, you know, can throw your alignment off from within. So the Kundalini rising is basically igniting all the chakras at one point, one time. And for me, if all your chakras are awoken at the same, if all your chakras are awoken at the same time, to me, it's like boom, you have direct contact with spirit. Like, you're gonna feel that fire. You're gonna feel that that girl is on fire. You're gonna feel that fire. You about to be Alicia Keys, homie. Sorry for the guys. I don't know who you're gonna be, but you understand what I'm saying. Like, you're about to be like on fire. Like, you know when they say you feel the Holy Spirit upon you, like that same fire that the Holy Spirit brings. It's like the same fire I feel um, when this Kundalini arising, like it sets off all your chakras at one time. You're gonna feel it, and you might freak out at saying kind of, you know, over it, because it's gonna be so intense. So the intensity, either you're gonna enjoy it and like that feeling and know what it is, depending, like I said, depending on where you are in life. You know, are you fearful? Are you afraid? Are you scared? Are you intimidated by different feelings? Like, if you're open to it and you're open to the feeling, and you're taking it all in because you know what it is, you know that you're being ignited, you know that the Holy Spirit is coming upon you, you know that all your chakras are being, you know, awoken, and leveled, like leveled out. I'm gonna say level. You see how leveled that is? How, look how perfectly aligned that is. And it's like, you gotta prepare yourself for this. It's gonna happen. So, let's see what the shadow aspect is. Ambition, rebellious, risk taking. Your sacred crystals, tiger's eye. I have one of those. Angel assistance, girl angel Melahel, removing angel assistant. Angel Melahel, removing toxicity, self-expression. Because I feel self-expression. See, you're able to express yourself better once you remove the things that are blocking these chakras. Once you remove the things that are toxic in your life, you're able to create balance within your chakras. And then once they're all in balance, I guess saying what happens is you're going to get an igniting of them. They're all going to like come together and boom at one point, like at one time. I feel like I could explain that better, but not right now. All right. So, affirmation. I am my own healer. I hear these messages loud and clear. Woo, whatever this is, it's deep. That girl's on fire. She really is on fire, though. I'm about to call the fire department and put her out. Like, she on fire. Her hair burned off. Look, she ain't got no hair. Wow. Well, she got a mohawk of fire, so she got some hair, but it's all fire. But this is a good fire. This is a really good fire that you're gonna feel. So it's saying, don't get crazy, don't get, you know, nervous. Like, this fire is spirit's fire. Spirit igniting you. Wow. I told you. Something is really important in this message, because like, you got lead the way, you got Kundalini rising. I mean, you got the card on the front. Spirit is about to do something. And I try to like just go day by day, go with the flow, and be patient. But I feel, and if you're in the collective, you know, some shit is about to go down. We just don't know what. It's going to hit us when we least expect it. All right, so the last one was mindful wisdom, astral travel underneath it. I was just thinking about this today. Maybe some of you are going to be astral traveling once you get this Kundalini rising deal here. All right, That's also has to do with, I believe, your sexual energy. Like I said, waking the Kundalini. All right, mindful wisdom. All right, let me stop talking about that, because that's how you know when someone doesn't get enough of that. They talk about it too much. Okay, so it says, mindful is the simple act of being present in each moment, but for the most people, it's not always achievable during daily life. Complications of employment, relationships, children, social activities, and career choices can all seem to distract us from achieving this goal. Did you just hear what that said? Mindfulness is the simple act of being present in each moment. If I'm not mistaken, I just finished saying I'm trying to stay in my present and not be so anxious because I'm impatient and I'm trying to be very patient. I've learned to, trust me, I've come a long way when it comes to patience. But I know like spirit got something in the works, and it's like I'm trying not to have expectations. I'm trying to not want to know what it is. I'm trying to just live my day by day. And it's saying here, mindfulness is the simple act of being in the present in each moment. But for most people, it is not always achievable during daily life. Complications of employment, relationships, children, social activities, career choices can all seem to distract us from achieving this goal. It is only when you choose to become present that you receive clarity of consciousness, peace, that you receive. Oh, okay. So it says when you become present, that is when you receive clarity of consciousness, peace of mind, and objective understanding surrounding current issues. The owl is a representation of inner knowing and mindfulness. Patiently, listen, you see how spirit is confirming everything I say before I even read? I just said the word patience, did I not? I do, like, I've struggled that my whole life, and I've gotten a lot better because I put up with so much shit in my life. I tell you, I have nothing. Trust me, my patience is pretty good. It's pretty good at this point. That's because I healed, and when you heal, you learn to be more patient and not, you not react in certain ways when you become impatient. Patiently and carefully monitoring their surroundings, followed by clear and direct action. You may be feeling confused about people's actions, but like the owl, we must observe our surroundings to the best of our ability to see the real meanings of a person's actions or the origin of specific issues. Now is the time to journey inwards to access your inner knowing and personal wisdom through mindful practice to create homeostasis. What? Homeostasis and equilibrium in your heart and mind. Bring yourself back to your heart space where you can approach anything with calmness and clarity. I think this has to do with someone approaching you. I still feel that way. And it's wanting you to make sure you stay calm, you stay grounded, you know, don't say words that don't agree with where you're at. Come try to approach things from the heart if you can. And it brings calmness and clarity to every situation. Right now, place yourself of value. Right now, place yourself of value. When the owl appears in your life, it encourages you to use strong intuition to gain wisdom about matters that you shouldn't ignore. More importantly, self-worth and confidence. Tolerance can be achieved through Tolerance can be achieved through objectivity and inner peace. Acknowledging all your experiences so we can be objective with our emotional and mental processes. I'm going to repeat that because I didn't grasp it. Acknowledging all our experiences so we can be objective with our emotional and mental processes. Okay, so it's saying you need to acknowledge the things that you go through in life because it's part of your emotional and mental, growth. How you handle situations in your life. Instead of react, listen, Linda. Listen to what it's saying that I just said. Instead of reacting immediately out of anger, mindfulness allows you to be aware of this anger, helping you to realize why you are angry and then process the circumstances surrounding this emotion. And that's how you bring yourself into balance. Like if you stop and you notice what caused you to react that way, that's what you need to kind of work on, so that you don't react every time someone comes at you, in a certain way. This new form of emotional intelligence, you see, it's about emotional balance, allows you to physically react using a positive process and method that is beneficial to you and others, while understanding the reasoning behind their behaviors. Like if someone's coming at you in anger, it's saying like they want you to try instead of seeing their anger coming at you, try to understand where the anger is coming from. So let me give you an example. Let's say someone you break up with someone, right? And they want to be with you. And you decide, I no longer want to be with you, but this person's all in their emotions. Okay? Maybe this person's very sensitive. Maybe this person, has been rejected many times in their life, or been through past hurts in their life. They don't know how to handle rejection. Maybe they have their insecurities, and by you saying, no, I don't want to be with you anymore, it makes them, they react because they come from a place that's not healed, and they react with anger because they're hurt. So if someone comes at you with anger, just realize, not that it's an excuse, but know where the anger is coming from. So when someone's like in anger with you, or they're coming at you angry, a lot of times people are angry because they're hurting inside. They come from a place of hurt. They come from a place of rejection. They come from a place of abandonment. They come from a place of, being hurt by other people and other relationships. So again, I feel, being that this is a love reading, there's someone who's going to come towards you, probably someone that you love, okay? Someone that you still feel some kind of tie to, and they may come at you very hastily. Maybe they're going to come, maybe they want to come back into your life, and they want to offer you something. Maybe they weren't the best person before, but now they're wanting to come in and offer you something. And maybe you might be like, no, I don't want to do it anymore. I'm in a different place in my life. I just don't want to do it. I'm just not interested anymore. I've elevated. I've healed from this already. I don't want to revisit it. I don't want to revisit this chapter. I want to move on in my life. I've elevated, and I'm looking for something more spiritual, maybe, or something at a higher vibration. Like this person's vibration may not be on your frequency anymore, may not be on your channel, So it's like a person may get angry, and it's all because they're hurting, and it's like they don't have any control over their emotions. So that doesn't mean you get out of your emotions, out of character. You understand what I mean? All right, let's get past this. We get 3909 already. All right. Where are we at? Yes, madam. So the first question, I'm gonna go right into the tarot now. I'm trying to move faster. First one is going to be how to allow more love in your life. All right. I don't know why something always tells me to shuffle one more time. We got ready for shuffle. All right. I guess for the camera, people don't like when they can't see you shuffle. All right, how to allow more love in your life. What can you do to bring more love in your life? I just heard what we were talking about earlier. Step out of your comfort zone. You can't bring more love in your life if you don't get the hell out of the house. You can't bring more love in your life if you go to the corner Walgreens and back for 5 minutes. Like, you gotta go somewhere different, do something new. Come on, what is it? There you go. 10 of Wands. Oh, okay. You can bring more love in your life by releasing old things that have been weighing you down. Whatever's hurt you in the past, whatever you've been carrying, whatever things you don't need to carry anymore, like, you need to surrender it. Give it to spirit, because it's saying, if you want more love in your life, you gotta get rid of this load you're carrying. Nobody's gonna want you with all these sticks on your back. They can't even see your face. You understand what I'm saying? They can't even see who you are. You don't even know who you are because you're sweating trying to carry these sticks. So it's saying, and this is carrying them. So what Spirit's saying is like, you need to release them. You need to surrender everything that hurt you, everything in your past, all your bad relationships, all your, anything bad, jobs, anything toxic, anything that hurt you, anything that brought you pain, anything that's been weighing on you. They're saying that you need to release it. No one wants to date somebody looking like this. Look at you. You look like you became part of the tree, upside down. So they say, you know, you gotta release that. You want to bring something in, you gotta release all the release. Oh shit, sorry, sorry. It's saying release your baggage. Sorry about that. Ouch. Boy, my readings are getting like painful. I don't know if anybody notices. Man, I'm trying to get more subscribers, not scare people away. Oh look, 1101, 111. A new way I should start. Okay, a new way the collective should start expressing their love. How should you? Well, I think you need to stop attacking when people attack you, and stop expressing your love and fear that someone's gonna hurt you. This is all coming from my mouth. Sorry. All right. What is a new way that the collective could express their love? I'm hearing stop being so guarded. Let your guards down like a little bit. Be guarded, but not so guarded. Don't think everybody's going to hurt you. Not everybody in your past is going to hurt you. Holy Spirit, what is a way the collective can start expressing their love? Jesus, not today. Let's see what we got here. 3 cards. They love getting me. Okay, we got the 9 of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Damn. This is a whole lot of shit, Spirit. 4 Cups. The Moon. And you got the 3 of Pentacles. So they're saying... they're saying like... they're saying get out of your mode of... Hold on, I gotta put this down. They're saying they want you to get out of your mode of being... like the 9 of Pentacles is about someone who's single, right? And it's saying like they need you to step out of that mode of wanting to be single. Okay, so the question was, how can you start expressing your love? Well, number one, you can't really express yourself to, you know, another person if you're always alone. Because I think maybe you choose to be alone because of fear of going through maybe something that, you know, a relationship that you had went through that, or relationships that didn't work out in the past that hurt you. It's saying like, you know, you need to come out of wanting to just be alone all the time. You can't express love if you're like, you know, you're getting bored. Like, see, she's looking at the squirrel, like that squirrel got an acorn on his head, and she's like bored. She looks bored. The acorn can't see her. She can't see the acorn. I mean, she can't see the squirrel because he got the acorn on his head, and she's just like, she looks bored. She can't even see what's in front of her. You know what I mean? Like, she's looking at the squirrel, but it's a squirrel, but she's seeing an acorn. So weird. But it's saying, like, you got to be willing. See? Look at the squirrel here. The squirrel here got no... He's got no acorn on his head. So it's almost like you can't really see love or express love if you're not open to love. Like, you got to be open to it. You got to want to see it. So it's here. You can see the squirrel. Here, all you see is a nut on the squirrel's head. So it's like she's blocking herself from seeing any new offers or opportunities, and that stems from fear. You can't express love if you're stuck in fear. And it's saying that there's the Ace of Pentacles is a brand new offer that's waiting from you. That's something that comes from divine, but you got to come out of that energy of wanting to be alone because it's what's safer for you. And it's like she's not wanting to see what's in front of her. Okay, the squirrel's trying to show her. Okay, he's showing her this big pentacle, but all she sees is an acorn on his head. Like, she's not interested. She's bored. She's not even seeing what he's trying to show her. She's just seeing some illusion of an acorn on her head that's probably not even there. She's just bored, disinterested. And, you know, I can clarify that because the 4 of Cups, well, here, like, to me, the 4 of Cups here kind of looks like he's trying to find inner peace. But in the traditional deck of tarot, the 4 of Cups is like someone who's bored, someone who's disinterested. He's got his eyes closed. He's got offers around him, but he's not really looking, not accepting, you know, just in his own space, wanting to be in your own space. Like, you can't express love, you know, and find love if you're stuck in being your own space, because that's what is comfortable. That's why it's saying here, you need to step the hell out of your own, step out of your comfort zone, okay? Get out of that comfort zone, okay? And saying that, you know, until you step out of your comfort zone, you can't see any new offers that's around you. Because look, because you always here by yourself all the time. You're like, yeah, I'm good. I'm at peace. I'm at home. This is my safe place. This is where I can meditate for 20 hours a day. No one can bother me. No one can hurt me here. No one can, you know, and you can't always think that people are going to hurt you. You're closing yourself off to love opportunities that may be all around you. There's a new beginning that Spirit wants to give you, but you're choosing to see this instead of this, what's in front of you. Like, he's like, look at this big pinnacle. Look at what Spirit got for you. But all you see is an acorn on his head. Like, he's some kind of joke. Like, yeah, I don't care. You're not interested. Because you're too worried about being like this all the time. You know? And you're bored. You're a boring person. you need your Kundalini to rise. So you can get out there, man. And maybe you're bored. I just heard something. I feel like you're bored because, number one, you're probably, like, she looks tired, man. She looks tired. And the reason why she's tired is that she's got all these responsibilities. She's got all this baggage. She's got all these things that are, like, weighing down on her. Like, maybe you work a lot. Maybe you got kids. Maybe you just got too many damn responsibilities. And it's like, you don't even have the strength to, like, go out there and find something, you know, or meet somebody. You just, like, so you'd rather just stay in your house and be bored, where it's safer and it's easier and it's comfortable. Full moon, yeah, because you're doing this, right? Every card, like, kind of goes in. You're doing this. Look, you're doing this, right? I like her over here. You're doing this, and you're staying in your zone because you're fearful. The moon also represents fear. Like, you're afraid of trying something new. You're afraid of getting into a new commitment. The Ace of Pentacles represents something new, something divine. But you're choosing not to see it because you're afraid of seeing it. So you kind of ignore it and kind of block it out. You know what I mean? So you're blocking yourself from expressing love. You can't express love that way. Okay? What you got here? Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you're not open to, like, Three of Pentacles is like working with others. Like, you're not open to working with others. Like, you may rather prefer work in your own little space amongst yourself. Like, you're not wanting to be around people. Like, you're still stuck in that hermit healing mode, and you need to come out of it. It's saying that you can't really express love if there's, you know, you could, yeah, love yourself, but if you're looking for love and you're looking to express love with someone else and awaken, you know, your heart chakra, you can't do that if you're afraid of it. Like, you know, Three of Pentacles is like working. Three of Pentacles is working with others, but it came in reverse. So, like, it's saying, like, you got to be open and willing to work with other people. You got to be open and willing to meet other people, you know, deal with other people. Like, you got to get out there. Get out of your comfort zone. You boring, girl. You boring. Or guy, you boring. Men can be boring, too. I've dated a few boring men. All right? Like, enough. How much woosah do you need? How much meditating do you need? Yeah, meditating is good. But listen, if you're sitting there meditating all day looking for answers, and Spirit's trying to show you the answer here, and you got all these cups around you, the Spirit's trying to show you, like, you're not seeing it. Because you choose to be in your comfort zone, away and alone from everybody. Like, it's like almost like you don't want to be around people. But in order to, if you want to, like, get love, you gotta, like, get yourself out of that mode. What can the collective do to find or maintain lasting love? What can the collective do to maintain and find lasting love? Okay. Temperance. Like, you need to find balance within yourself. What can you do to find and maintain lasting love? You need to find lasting love. So saying, like, you need to find balance first within yourself. Until you find balance within yourself, you can't expect to find a love partnership that's balanced. Knight of Pentacles, like you Ace of Swords, like you need to be honest with yourself. Like, okay, it's saying here, what can I do to find lasting love? Ace of Swords. You need to, well, it's saying Ace of Swords in reverse is like you're not seeing the truth. You're in denial about the truth. Maybe you're holding on to something that maybe someone, and okay, maybe there's a relationship or someone around you that was very slow to make you an offer, because this is the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles is really slow. He takes forever to make an offer. You know what I mean? So maybe maybe it's like you need to like set this person free. Like you need to see the truth of the situation. Whoever this is, I feel like they were very slow to commit, very slow to make you an offer. And it's like almost like instead of seeing the truth about it, it's almost like you're almost waiting on this person to come towards you and offer you something, but you already know the truth about it. You know, so it's like you need to find balance within yourself and know what's good for you and what's not for you, and not wait on people. Don't wait on anyone. If you want lasting love, you need to get rid of this energy that waiting on people. You know, if someone loves you and it's a lasting love, they're going to come right towards you. They're going to show you that they want you. They're going to show you how interested they are. You shouldn't have to sit around and wait for people. Stop waiting for people. Lasting love will come in, and you'll know it. You'll feel it. You'll see it. You'll know that someone's interested in you. That's how you know it's a lasting love or relationship that has growth. Something you need to learn about commitment. Oh, running out of time. Seven of Wands. Yeah, it's saying like Seven of Wands, like Seven of Wands is about being guarded, or you know, you gotta have some proper boundaries. Don't be so guarded, but also, you know, have some kind of boundaries, respectful boundaries. You know, uh, not saying that you have to always protect yourself. Have respectful boundaries, and don't be so guarded. That's what you need to know about commitment. You don't Commitment doesn't require you to be so guarded. Let's see what it says here. What do you need to learn about trust? Oh, that one flew. Really? Trust. You got Three of Wands in reverse. I feel like, you know, in love, you feel like always like, because maybe of the past, like you feel like nothing can come in new. There's nothing that can come towards you that's gonna make you. That's probably why you're so disinterested. Like you're just pushing it away because you feel like there's nothing new coming in. You know, this is like waiting. This is like, you know, something's coming in for you. You know, here it's like you don't see it coming. You don't feel like it's coming. It's almost like you're kind of losing hope in love. So it's like you need to start trusting that the universe has something replace it. Listen, when spirit gets rid of something in your life that's no good for you, know that something better is going to come in the minute you fully see the bird. She's releasing him. The minute you release that old person, that old energy, just know that spirit has something coming in. Okay, the Three of Wands is like in the regular tarot deck. There's ships that are sailing in. So it was in reverse. It says that you need to stop thinking that spirit doesn't see, you know, what it is that you want in your life, and that he'll bring something else good for you. You need to trust the universe. You need to trust God. Something you need to learn about communication. Uh-oh. I wouldn't be surprised if the Queen of Swords comes out. Oh, Five of Pentacles. Oh, so Five of Pentacles is about being left out in the cold. So maybe there's someone who left you out in the cold that you need to communicate with. Like, let them know how you feel. Let them know how it hurt you. You know, instead of feeling left out in the cold, like when someone, you know, does something that hurts you, or you know, instead of not communicating how you feel and holding back in fear of losing someone, you know, you need to communicate. Like, you need to communicate, you know, how this person, you know, hurt you. You know, if you want to, you know, if your relationship, you want to save it, or if you want to improve your relationship and the communication, you can't just like be feeling this energy, feeling like, you know, someone just left you out there in the cold and you don't know why. The only way you're going to find out why is if you communicate why. Why did you do that to me? Why did you hurt me? Why, you know, once you get that, you'll come out of that energy. So you need to communicate why people have, you know, or you feel like someone has left you out in the cold, or why during, you know, I just heard when you're in a relationship and during the worst times, the hardest times, that person wasn't there for you, and you want to know why. You want an answer. You got to communicate. Describe your soulmate. Ooh, collective soulmate. This should be interesting. Collective soulmate. Holy Spirit, archangels, spirit guides. The collective soulmate. Ooh. Four of Swords. Well, Four of Swords to me is like someone who's peaceful, who's relaxed. Their energy's relaxed. Two of Pentacles. This person's going to be balanced. They're not going to have their energy all over the place. And Nine of Cups is going to be... Nine of Cups is about wish fulfillment. Okay? This is about something you've been manifesting in. But why would it be here under soulmate? Describe. You got someone who's balanced, someone who's peaceful, maybe someone who's spiritual. Your soulmate may be spiritual. Your soulmate may be someone who's very balanced with their, you know, money, with their emotions. Yeah, I feel like this person is balanced with their emotions. But I guess what it's saying is your soulmate is whatever you've been manifesting in, that's what you're going to get. But I feel like you almost don't believe. You almost feel like it's not going to happen. Like, that's why the Nine of Cups. You feel like whatever the soulmate is, it's not gonna come towards you. It's like you're feeling like you can't. Spirit's not hearing you. You feel like whatever it is that you're manifesting is not happening. But your soulmate is saying here that your soulmate's gonna be very balanced. They're gonna be very peaceful. They're gonna be calm. They're not gonna be attacking. A soul lesson you're learning about love. Give me a message, Holy Spirit. Soul lesson, learning about love. Woo, High Priestess. You need to start using your intuition when it comes to love. You know? See things for what they really are. Catch red flags when you need to catch them. You need to, you know, use your knowledge. Use your past experience. Learn how to read people and see things clearly. And move away from things that are not good for you. Use your intuition and use it to, you know, study people's body language, study how they do things, you know, be more observant, don't be gullible, like use your wisdom. And that is the end of my reading. I wanted to keep continuing, but my time is going. So yeah, use your intuition. Don't let nobody fool you. Don't let nobody get one over on you. Address things, communicate, you know. And don't let people hide things from you, you know. And the way you know when someone's hiding from you, communicate. If they don't communicate back, then you know that person's hiding from you. Then you have a choice. Use your intuition. Do you stay with that person or do you walk away? Anyway, that is the end of my reading. I hope you liked it. This is Sun, Moon, and Stars Tarot. If you can, and you're on YouTube, please drop a subscribe, like, and share. Please hit that subscribe button. I need to grow this channel. I thank you for visiting my channel. I hope that this resonated. And I hope you come back for some more. Thank you. Bye.